Am I wrong for suggesting my cousin put her daughter in inpatient care? I, 34F, have a cousin, Janet, 50F, who lives with her daughter Kaylee, F22. Kaylee has always had anxiety problems. Over the years she's seen multiple therapists, and been on multiple different medications. But nothing seems to work for very long. And ever since she graduated high school, Kaylee's condition has gotten worse. In the past few months, Kaylee has become completely agoraphobic, refusing to leave the house. Janet works a full-time job, as well as a part-time job, but spends any free time she has at home with Kaylee. Yesterday Janet was off work, so she called me and asked if I'd want to come visit. When I arrived, Kaylee was sleeping in her room upstairs. Janet and I sat in the kitchen with coffee to chat. She told me that Kaylee's anxiety was getting worse, that she was having constant panic attacks when Janet left her home alone, that Kaylee refused to come downstairs because she was afraid she'd fall and break her neck. She said that Kaylee was staying awake until she collapsed into bed from exhaustion, then sleeping for multiple days, and that Kaylee had been refusing to eat because she was afraid that she would choke. We then talked about other stuff for a while until Kaylee texted Janet that she was awake. Janet asked Kaylee if she wanted to visit with me, and she said yes, so I went upstairs. When I saw Kaylee, I was in shock. Her eyes were surrounded by dark circles, her skin was almost gray, and she was so thin that I could see her arm bones. I sat and talked with Kaylee for a few minutes, then she said that she was tired and needed to go back to sleep, so I went back downstairs. When Janet saw the look on my face, she sighed and shook her head. She was like, "I know. I just wish I could get her to eat." I said, "Janet, this has to stop. You have to do something." She said that she was doing everything she could. But I said, "Maybe it's time to consider inpatient treatment." Well, that absolutely set her off. She accused me of wanting to lock Kaylee away in the loony bin. She said that I'd never understand what it was like to be Kaylee's mother, and that I may have given up on her, but she hadn't. She said that she would never send her daughter off to be cared for by someone else. I could see she was upset, so I apologized and started to try and explain myself, but she cut me off. She said that I had crossed a line and needed to leave. So I apologized again and left. The whole situation has me pretty upset. I did not mean to offend Janet, but Kaylee's appearance was just so shocking. I'm very worried about her, and it's obvious that whatever Janet can do for her at home just isn't enough. So I'm asking Reddit, did I cross a major line? Am I the a-hole for what I said?